Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Joe. Welcome to SNES's Life. Tonight, playing the Untouchables by Ocean for the Super Nintendo. I don't I don't honestly remember the game. I remember the Untouchables was a big thing in like 94, 93, 94. And I remember we got a set of like stickers from a video game magazine that you put over your controller, and it was like Untouchables themed. I remember renting the game, and I don't think I ever got past like the first level because I could never figure out exactly what the hell to do. And of course, it was a rental, so you didn't have instructions, and the instructions are super necessary for this game. But we'll get to those in a second. Cover art. These are, I assume, the four main actors from the movie. Again, I've never seen the movie. I don't remember the movie other than it was a thing. Like, I don't even know if it was a movie versus if it was like a TV miniseries or something. But I know it's about Al Capone and them trying, the government trying to take him down. So I think that's really all you need to know. Taking a look at the back of the box. Put Scarface in his place. The mob's blown in the Windy City. Counterfeiting, gun running, all the good bad stuff. And over on the right side, we get our four screenshots. So the top left, plug, reload. You got to be quick with the pump action. 4 coins give you into Swiss cheese. So this is the level that I do remember, is looking down this alley trying to shoot guys in windows. And I'm pretty sure that's all I ever saw of this game. Over on the right, we got Unleash Your Tommy Gun, take price and components, gun running rogues. That looks more akin to your traditional ocean platformer, a la like Lethal Weapon, Adam's Family. Bottom left, show up in court, unload on Capone's henchmen, release, rescue hostage, defuse bombs. That looks like a top-down sort of run-and gun there. And then the bottom right, serve Scarface's papers and rooftop point blank. No holds barreled duel to the finish. This looks more akin to that first screenshot as far as like down almost an alleyway, sort of, except apparently you're on a roof fighting Al Capone himself. So there you go, 4 screenshots. And I don't know. It looks like it could be okay. Whether that turns out to be true or not is debatable. But here is the big deal, the manual. Now, you get a real brief sort of story-ish bit here at the very beginning before it breaks into everything else. How to turn on your game, the controller itself, options. But here's the thing. So assignment section. Assignment 1, which is the downtown shootout. This is the one down the alley, the very first level. And here's your controls. L and R is walk left and right. A and B is reload. X and Y is shoot. And you have a timer, and you have to kill enough bad guys to lower their health bar, basically. But the point is, the controls are funky because it's cursor shooting, so your D-pad controls your targeting reticle, and then L and R is your actual move. And then over here in assignment 2, the controls change yet again. And then in assignment 3, again, the controls change. And in 4, the controls change. And so literally without the manual, the controls for this game change in every friggin' level. And I don't know how the hell you would have ever figured that out on your own. There are only 5 levels. Some hints and tips. Make use of various forms of cover. Watch the clock. If time runs out, you lose. Use your ammo sparingly. You have limited amounts, which is nonsense. Collect bonus icons. Stock up on smoke bombs. So that's it. It's a very simple manual. Each mission does give you a little bit of information about it, but we'll look at assignment 1 here. Rio and the Capone family are downtown battling with a rival mob for territorial rights. In Chicago's Little Italy's Nest, you've got to go on this alone. Grab your pump action shotgun and prepare to bring down mob boss Frank Rio and his trigger happy henchmen. So that's going to be our first level. And we'll get that going. See how awful this possibly can be. Oh. That's really loud, isn't it? Dun dun. Select an assignment. Apparently you can just pick all the assignments minus the last one. But we're just going to go with the downtown shootout. I ran out of time. That's it. First level. That is probably what happened to me every time I played this game as a child. Oh, shit. Gun down. That dude at the end of the alley, man, if you screw up, you get it from him. Ugh. I wish every time you reload, it recenters your targeting reticle, which is shit. Yeah. Holy cow, I finished it. Wait a second, there's more than one section. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, this is, that was unanticipated. Ooh, again, I made it. Sections, Jesus. How many sections are there? I gotta look that up real quick. Is this... These are the first source assignments. You successfully complete each level. Then the assignment in the timeline. It doesn't tell you. It just... This is a level, and apparently there's multiple sections. Awesome. Woo! Oh my god, how many sections are there, for fuck's sake? Oh, this is already irritating as shit. Wow. Okay. That's kind of shit right there. Out of time, really. Looks like you're super excited playing this. What up, clown? Yeah, it kind of controls like shit. So it's a shooting gallery, but it uses the reticle. And it gives you some cover, but the enemies blow the cover up. And you have a timer. And there's like a billion of them. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know how better to describe it than less than ideal. And you have to reload this shotgun like every 3 seconds. Because it's a double barrel pump action. So every 2 shots you have to reload it. And this is the 5th level of this. And you just have to kind of kill dudes and eventually get lucky and get more time for your timer or more health for yourself. I mean, I didn't expect glory here. It is, after all, an ocean game. And out of time. It just seems like it looks not fun. Or it'd be a better game for the Super Scope. Yeah, I think actually if you had a light gun, this wouldn't be terrible. And what's worse is, this game has 5 levels, right? And it tells you that in the book, and every level is a different control scheme. So this level is this gallery shooting nonsense. But it doesn't tell you how many sections there are, and I'm on section 5. And it wants to give me health, but the actual problem I'm having here is not health. It's time. I need these kids to... There we go. I'll say if it would just drop it there. See, I got a timer and I was able to finish the area. Oh, that was section 6, not 5. That's some shit. Yeah, so that it randomly will spit out clocks to give you more time, or health packs to give you health. And I don't think there's a real... I think it's just an RNG on it. And if it doesn't give it to you and you don't have time, you lose. I'm also real sick of this level. And its play style thereof. I was doing all right there for a minute, and then my cover got blown up, and then I thought, well, I'll just see if I can stand out in the open and manage it. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, 1 second and a sliver of health, and I managed to make it. That was close. God, what is it? 10 sections to each fucking thing? Come on. Jesus. Like, this was annoying after 2 sections. What, 8 sections into it? Like, give me a break, man. I'm guessing this is going to be the last section, since this is the first time it's done something different with the whole car thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Finally, maybe, possibly. God damn. That was irritating. Congratulations. That wasn't really one level, that was 8 levels. Ness brings Aura to Little Italy. Frank Rio jail after shoot. Case closed. Assignment 2, counterfeit operation. But this is going to be a whole different thing with a whole different set of controls. So let me flip over to the manual here. An anonymous source reported that Capone is running counterfeiting ring. Controls. Press an appropriate direction to move the gun sight. A or Y fires machine gun. B ducks and drops. X jumps. You have a specific number of counterfeit plates to confiscate. Each plate is worth 25%. Collect every plate before the time runs out and you will advance to the next level. Okay. Well, this sounds interesting. Not really. So this is again, LR is walk left, right. Control pad is your reticle. Oh no, wait. Did I go backwards? No, I did not go backwards. So the controls for this one say both that you have a machine gun and reload your shotgun. So it looks like they copied the text from the first mission and pasted it into this mission and forgot to change what it actually does. You can tell that's real skill right there. So if his controls change per level, I concur. Really? I can't get past that crate? That's asking too much, apparently. Oh, there's an exit, but I don't have all the... It let me complete it without getting 100% of the plates. But I wonder if I just have to get them over a certain section, like over the course of the areas. And yes, this is actually fairly entertaining here. Right up until that. I think my trigger finger is faster than it is. Except for the whole, I don't entirely know how to get past him. I concur. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. So, oh, there we go. I have to apparently shoot the oil drums. Weird. I would like to state for the record, obviously, that it has changed my plate completion to 0 again when I started this area. So now I wonder if there was more license or money plates in the first section that I missed. Fuck off, would you? Yeah, I've got 100 on this one. Yeah, this section's pretty entertaining. No, I don't want to play 8 sections of it. I will say that. Like, if the first level was anything and this one's 8 sections of this... well, this looks familiar. Except now I've got... he does more damage this time around. At least it finally gave you what you knew you wanted. Give me a machine gun. Who doesn't want a mobster movie without a Tommy gun, right? The sprites aren't even that bad in this one. They kind of remind me of the Addams Family, which was an Ocean game. Which was not the greatest looking game in the world, but it's kind of got that same kind of cartoony feel almost. Ah, shit. Level with the timer. I had to miss the jump. Really? Yeah, I guess maybe I'll try to stop. Hey, alright. I wonder how that's going to affect, because the first level I did not get 4 plates. And clearly there are 4 plates in all these other levels. And awesome, this again. What the? So the crate kills me on the bounce. Awesome. Awesome. I wonder if I just shoot these, will they explode eventually? It does not appear that way. Jesus, he does a shit ton of damage now, though. Okay. Kind of had to figure out the placement on that one, where to cheese them. Section 6. Oh, shit. So, okay. Maybe they didn't copy-paste the previous one. Maybe it's section 7. It changes back to that same kind of double-barrel shotgun bullshit. Because obviously it does. I got ammo down there in the bottoms of the 2 shotgun shells. Good God. Okay. I didn't even see where'd that come from. Okay. Well, you know, whatever, I guess. Oh, it came from below. That's nice. Now it's just throwing shit at you can't even see. Wow. The grenades from below thing is officially stupid. Really? I don't think this is going to give me extra life like the other levels did. It certainly appears to just be kind of shooting me to death. Awesome. Fantastic. Well, I can see why I never got anywhere in this as a kid. I don't think I ever got past the first area as a kid, let alone into the second section. But it's pretty bad. Pay this print on a special agent. Shot and raid. Yeah, okay. I died. Game over. I'm in the top 10. I ought to be number 1 probably, but I bet oh, it doesn't even show it. Or maybe it'll show it if you just let it sit at the screen for a second. I don't want to play this anymore though. I'm obviously, at best I get past that last one, and there's probably another section about that before I get to the third mission. Nice opening screen there, looks good. Honestly, the visuals and the sound and music aren't awful. The gameplay leaves a bit to be desired. The control scheme changing is kind of annoying. The levels are way too long. Like, that first section being 8 of those shooting sections should have been... I did get first. Look at that, because the game's like, look, dude, if you get past level 1-1, you're doing better than most people in this game. You got the level 2-7, like, you're... Salute you, sir. You were winning. I think that, yeah, the levels are way too... You repeat the same thing too many times, you know? Just, like, you could have done this 4 times, 5 at most, and then give me the boss at 5. And I'd have probably been kind of okay with it, but 8 times, it's way too many. That last one, I was on the 7th section, or the 8th section, and then the boss. I assume that was the boss area, but it probably wasn't, since it was just a stupid thing coming back and forth. Way too much. I don't even know what sections 3 and 4. Well, the last mission of the game, section 5, or level 5, is a shootout with the Al Capone. From the screenshot on the back of the box, it looks just like the first level of the game, which is shooting in a gallery shooter, which the controls are awful for. It's definitely... The theme had some promise, and some of the ideas that they had weren't awful. You know, I like a shooting game. I think you've got to be... I don't think the hitboxes were big enough. It needs to be a little more forgiving. You know, if they're going to put you on a timer and they're going to give you, like, health and time additions randomly generated, then I think it probably needs to be a little more generous with its hitboxes. You know, it's just too much. I don't know what level 3 and 4 looked like, but I'm going to assume that they were extremely repetitive, much like all of level 1 and 2. That section right there was actually kind of entertaining. I would be on board for more of that section. From the screenshot, section 3 looked like a top-down thing, which I guess would have been interesting to see, but having to suffer through section 1 and 2 so much is a lot. It's asking a lot of you as the player to not just rage quit this thing, which is what I think a lot of people probably would do. And that's exactly what I did as a kid, I'm certain. I'm impressed that I managed... I will say I'm impressed that I managed to get through section 1, but I also only managed to get through section 1 with copious amounts of save states. There's no difficulty setting. I bet there's a lot of cheats. And you can pick assignment... You can pick one of the first 4 missions. 5th mission is kill Al Capone or Scarface, and you basically have to beat the first 4 missions before that one unlocks. So, I mean, I could have played mission 3 and 4, but God, it took me an hour to get through what I got with, and that was, again, save states copious. So, I'm gonna thumbs down this. It's interesting. It's kind of neat design at the time. Just not good though. Like, not fun. The second area was entertaining for the first couple rounds of it, but having to kill that machine gun boss 3 times and then find some weird thing where grenades come up from the ground randomly, not entertaining in the least that direction. So it is what it is. Saturday night, let's see what we got. That sucked. I mean, I've played worse, honestly. Speaking of worse, I got some real kickers here. Aerobiz Supersonic, which I played Aerobiz a long time ago. It's a Koei joint. It's a high-level, super crunchy strategy game. about running airplane business, you know, airlines and connecting flights and shit. I can't believe that was a video game in 1993 and 4, you know. Breath of Fire, which I do believe is a JRPG. Let me take one look at it. It sure looks kind of like well, there's only 2 freaking screenshots. There's not even 2 screenshots. There's 1 screenshot on the back. But it is Squaresoft, so I'm going to assume it's a JRPG. It's RPG, yeah, that's kind of what I figured. RPG or JRPG? Is it like menus? Lots of menus? Just Breath of Fire. That's it. It's the first Breath of Fire game. But Squaresoft. Let's see, we got Double Dragon 5, The Shadow Falls. Breath of Fire is Capcom. Well, that doesn't mean much to me. Is it a JRPG or is it some kind of weird, like, action game? Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the wrong thing, probably. No, I'm looking at the right box, man. Breath of Fire. It's quite prominently says Squaresoft right on the front of it. It says Capcom on the back, so it's apparently both companies. Squaresoft and Capcom worked together on it, I guess, or maybe one developed it and one published it. Like I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Here, look, I'll load the box up so you can see it. Breath of Fire, Squaresoft, rather prominently displayed. Square published it in America. Okay, there we go. So it was a different developer versus publisher thing. Yeah, I don't even want to. Jesus, I'll take a look at Aerobiz Supersonic on Saturday. Because I know I'm not going to put an hour into that game, probably. It's a Koei joint. I can respect that those games exist and that there are a group of people that love those crunchy games. But, man, they generally not for me, so. Published by Capcom in Japan, but yeah, I forgot about that. So, yeah, we'll play on Aerobiz Supersonic on Saturday, and then we can just call that one out of the way. Look out. Aerobiz Supersonic. I don't know what the difference is between that and the original Aerobiz, but I guess maybe this is when they introduced. I don't know. The Concorde jets were around in like the 80s, weren't they? When was the Concorde jet introduced? 69. Shit, yeah, they were around for a long. I don't know why it waited until 90. I'm not sure what possessed them to republish the game or change something about it. Like, it's clearly got the Concorde chilling there in the front, but the flight sim manager stuff is actually fun. God bless. There are people like you. I am not people like you, but I appreciate that y'all exist. So, anyway, Clown, thanks for coming in and hanging out tonight. Anybody who watched this on VOD or on YouTube later, I appreciate you guys too. Thank you very much. I'll see y'all on Saturday night with Aerobiz Supersonic and then some more Stubbs the Zombie. So, there you go. So, no, it's not everyone. We'll see you, Clown. Have a good night.